Yo, yo, what's going on? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. What's good? So we got an email from a subscriber, and this subscriber sent a donation, so thanks for your donation. And remember, guys, if you want to guarantee that your question will be answered, make sure you click the link below and send a donation. So this one says, hey, Mr. Locario, I'm starting to wonder whether or not it's possible that some guys just don't have it. I'm a 26-year-old virgin, never had a girlfriend or kissed a girl. For the past few years, I've been trying to learn game. I've studied it. I've read your book a few times. I've watched other dating coaches. I've tried to implement the things I've learned into my interactions with women. I try interacting with women at events, meetups, and I've gone on a lot of online dates and still nothing. Very frequently, I see women click with guys around me and I don't understand why. I don't understand what I'm doing wrong and what they're doing so right. I've literally seen guys with zero game get women without even trying. They're just talking regularly, not building sexual tension or doing any flirting whatsoever. And these guys just these women just throw themselves at the guy. I'm thinking about joining the Bad Boy membership, but I'm very skeptical of whether or not it will actually help me. You said in other videos to think of you as merely a tool, and that the real truth and confidence should come from inside. But that thing you're describing as truth, is it possible that some guys just don't have it? That thing that makes someone special. In the same way that not every guy can succeed in filmmaking, acting, rapping, is it possible some guys just don't have the aptitude for game? I'm not saying success with women is equivalent to success in those fields. I'm just saying that there may be some aptitude required to learn game, just like anything else, and that without it, game may not be for you. My question is game for everyone? All right. So now, this is the thing. You know what's funny? Before I started coaching, before I became a dating coach, right? And I was thinking about becoming a dating coach, I said to myself, why? I was like, is this really necessary? Like, do men really need help getting women? I was like, I don't see how this is gonna really, work. Like, I was thinking like, yeah, there's gonna be some guys out there, but I didn't think that, there were a lot of guys who needed help, because what I was thinking was, I was like, this stuff isn't that hard to do. You feel what I'm saying? And I still think that to this day, where I'm saying like, this stuff really isn't that hard to do. You feel what I'm saying? But to answer your question, and you say it's game for everyone, right? What you have to understand first is, what is game, or what does having game mean, right? When you talk about you having game and you, making shit happen, it's basically you having a strategy to get what you want. So that's all having game is. You feel what I'm saying? It's a strategy to get what you want. So a person, can pay for pussy. That's their game. A person can lie to chicks. That's their game. That's their strategy. A dude could be honest with these chicks. That's their strategy. So it's a lot of different ways that you could come at the situation, right? But what happens is, when you talk about, is game for everyone? Yes, if you actually apply it, right? Because you said that, you've read my book a few times. So I'm assuming you're talking about the How to Have Sex with 2 Women a Day book, right? And in that book, in the first chapter, I talk about, it's called Becoming the Man, or Being the Man. And in that chapter, I talk about how you have to have a mindset, and you have to see yourself as the type of guy that women want. So you have to think and believe you are that dude, right? But see, the first thing you're telling me in this email is you think you're not that guy. You see what I'm saying? So a lot of times when guys talk about, learning game and studying the game and all this other stuff, I'm like, okay, you know about it, but are you applying what you know? You see what I'm saying? And so what happens is, in your particular situation, right? And this is what happens with a lot of guys. In your particular situation, because you identify yourself as a guy who doesn't have it, who women are just not going to want, or, none of this shit's going to work, this is what actually comes true in your dating life. This is why I say in the first chapter, you have to think and believe it, and you have to be consistent with that. Because once you change your mind, your thoughts are going to become your actions. So your thought right now is that you're a virgin that just doesn't have it, and no girl's going to want to fuck with you. Because you even said in here, you said that you've interacted with women at events and meetups, and you said you've gone on a lot of online dates. So if you've gone on a lot of online dates, what was happening in these online dates that didn't translate to you getting with the girls? Because you said you haven't even kissed a girl. So you've been on a bunch of dates and you've never kissed a girl? You see what I'm saying? So how does that work? So what happens is that there are certain things that you may not be doing that's causing these situations. But the things that you're not doing is a direct result of your mindset. Because you believe that you are the guy who just doesn't have it. See, y'all, I swear, some people, some people don't understand how important the mind is. Your thoughts become your actions. When you think a certain way, you're going to act out how you think. So if you think you're the type of guy who women don't want, you're going to act in ways that is going to display a certain behavior that is creating that situation where women don't want you. You see what I'm saying? So you were asking, should you join the Bad Boy membership? What I would say is this, is that if you're actually going to implement the strategies in the membership, yes. If you are not, no. You understand what I'm saying? Don't do it. I'm saying it again. If you're going to implement the strategies in the membership, join the Bad Boy membership. If you are not, then do not. You see what I'm saying? Because you said you've read the book a few times. But if you read the book a few times, why are you thinking and believing that you can't get girls or that it's not for you? If in the book, I'm telling you to do the exact opposite. You know what I'm saying? Because even in the book, there's I don't want to give too much of the book away because I want you guys to get the book. But basically, in that first chapter, and there's a reason why I put that chapter first, is because, like I said, everything starts from your mindset. So you have to think and believe a certain type of way. Now, now you were asking, you were saying that, you would see guys around you, interacting with girls, talking with girls, and it seems like, they're not really doing anything. And then, they're not flirting with the girls. And then, it seems like the girls want them or whatever. And this is what you guys have to stop doing. A lot of you guys have to stop looking at other dudes and what they're doing. Because when you start doing that, you start comparing yourself to them, but you're not doing the thing you need to do in the first place. And also, when you're looking at a situation, you're looking at the situation from a standpoint or perspective that may not be what you think it is. So, for example, you saying, "Oh, well, I saw this guy, talking to some girl over wherever at the park or some shit or whatever," right? You have no idea who those two people are. You don't know if he knows her from somewhere. He could have went to school with her and he was talking, and you have no idea. That could be his girlfriend. You have no idea. You know what I'm saying? So that's one thing. Two, what guys have to understand is that when it comes to the game, another reason why you have to stop comparing yourself to other people is because there are people who's going to have it easier than you in certain situations. And vice versa. There are times where you're going to have it easier than other people in certain situations. Right? So, if I'm chilling at a bar or something like that, and I'm hollering at a chick, I'm talking to a girl, and then fucking Leonardo DiCaprio walks in the goddamn place, right? He's most likely going to get way more girls checking him out than me. You understand what I'm saying? But I'm not going to sit there and be like, well, look at this other guy over here. He has, it's not fair. It's so easy for him to get the girl. Like, what does that have to do with me? You know what I'm saying? What does that have to do with me getting what I'm trying to get? You feel what I'm saying? So you looking at other people and what they're doing and making shit happen, that shit is irrelevant. Oh, the only thing that is relevant is how do you get what you need to get, you understand, for you. You feel what I'm saying? So you got to look at that aspect of the game, right? Now, you were saying that the truth, like, could it be that, some guys just don't have it? And you said in the same way that not every guy can succeed in filmmaking, acting, rapping, it's impossible for some guys to not have the aptitude for the game. And see, this is the thing, man, is that, learning this shit, it's a skill. You understand? Right? Learning this stuff, there's skills that come along with this that will make you better or more advanced than the average person. Right? But a guy whose game is super weak, because what you gotta understand is that we all have game. There's no such thing as a person who has no game. You feel what I'm saying? We all have game. Either your game is weak or your game is strong. You feel what I'm saying? We all have a strategy to try to get what we want or to get what we want, right? It's either is it weak or is it strong. Now, you can't necessarily equate, filmmaking, acting, and all these other different things to dealing with women. And the reason why I'm saying that is because you don't want to get into a thought process of looking at women or dealing with women as something more difficult than it is. And so what I mean is, even though it's you have to have some sort of skill to be able to get a lot of different types of hot women on a consistent basis. You feel what I'm saying? You don't want to compare it to like filmmaking and all this other shit, because when it comes to shit like that, that's a whole nother level of things. You feel what I'm saying? It's a whole nother level of things. When it comes to dealing with women, a guy whose game is super, 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 super weak can still get a girl. You understand? Without him even knowing what he's doing in most cases. Just by the law of averages, a motherfucker could approach 100 women and probably get one or two of them. You feel what I'm saying? Just by him, putting himself out there. Even when he doesn't necessarily know exactly what he's doing. He's just doing whatever he feels he's supposed to do to get what he's trying to get. But just him going out there making it happen, you understand? It's almost like he'll fall into pussy by accident. You're not going to fall into, being a filmmaker by accident. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. It's a different level. So a guy whose game is super weak, he can still get a girl here or there. See, I think in your situation, there's certain that you are not doing in these situations that is messing up the situation for you. And a big part of it, again, is your mindset, which is causing you to act certain ways. Because again, you basically said you meet these girls, you met girls at meetups and different events, and you said that you went on a lot of online dates. So when you get these girls in front of you, when you get these girls there, what are you doing? Like, what's happening? See, it's one thing if you said, well, I'm having trouble smashing these chicks, but you're saying you still haven't even kissed the girl. So you went on all these dates and you haven't even kissed the chick. You see what I'm saying? So there's certain things that you may be doing incorrectly, right? That is causing you to have the results you're having. And again, like I said before, a big part of it is your mindset, because again, you feel like that some guys just don't have it. And when you're saying that, you're talking about yourself. And so you're talking about yourself in that manner. So when you're in front of girls, you're not going to get it. because you feel like certain guys just don't, that's just their lot in life. It's just never going to happen. You see what I'm saying? And this is what I'm saying. Like, you have to change your mindset. And when you're learning the game and when you're getting information, you have to apply that information. You see what I'm saying? You have to apply it, because like in the book where I'm saying you have to think and believe you're the type of guy that women want. If you were actually doing that on a consistent basis and actually following that advice, you would have never said to me, oh, well, some guys just don't have it. You see what I'm saying? That means you're not actually following the advice. You see what I'm saying? Because even if you go out there and you're thinking and believing that you're the type of guy women want, right? You're still going to get rejected by certain girls. Certain girls are still not going to want to fuck with you, because that's just, how the game goes. Well, what's going to happen is you're going to get women who are going to be gravitating to you. Women who are going to be sexually attracted to you because you have the mindset of that dude. You understand what I'm saying? Even in the second chapter of the book, I'm talking about, ways to put yourself together, your appearance, or, certain things. Third chapter, I'm talking about how to, interact with the chicks and talk to them. So, again, when you follow the directions and the instructions and actually do the thing, that's when you're going to get the results. If you're not following the directions and the instructions and you are thinking that, well, some guys just don't have it and I'm that guy, then that's going to be your outcome. Again, all of this shit starts from the mind, people. All right. So that's pretty much it. Listen, guys, if you have any questions, make sure you click the link below and I'll holler at you later. Remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. I'm gone. Click the link below to get the ebook 60-Second Game. In this book, you learn how your confidence, verbal communication skills, appearance, response to rejection, and honesty can affect your game. Click the link below to get your copy today. Now, before you turn off this video, I want you to do 3 quick things. 1, I want you to click the link below to send me a question. If you have a question on dating and relationships, I'll make a video about it. 2, I want you to click the link under that to get my free audio program, Undeniable Game, which teaches you 7 easy to follow tips on how to really attract beautiful women. And 3, I want you to click the link under that one to go to Bad Boy Membership, where you get 45 through 90-minute audio and video dating advice tutorials every month. What's up? It's dating and life coach Mr. Locario. Go to badboymembership.com and master the dating game by joining my Bad Boy Membership program. In this program, you'll receive 45 through 90-minute, easy to follow, step-by-step dating advice tutorials that's guaranteed to help you attract, date, and have sex with beautiful women. Join the Bad Boy Membership today by going to badboymembership.com. That's badboymembership.com.